Jesus is King dropped, and I got a few messages saying Jesus is King sound like a swoop record. Comparisons cool, yes, but I count it a true blessing that we got a new messenger, but not a new message. I'm praying for Kanye. I'm grateful that God saves. I'm praying for y'all placing limits on God's grace.
Anyway, I have a bunch of things to say, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this thing. Hey, Janina here. So it's honestly been a week or a little bit more than a week since the E-pop gala. Medyo na busy lang ako. And actually, I'm still busy. I'm flying to Cotabato tomorrow to volunteer and to just help serve the earthquake victims of Mindanao. Pero gusto ko lang tapusin at ilabas na tong video na to because I'm just very, very passionate about this. Okay, so I'm sure nakita niyo na yung title ng video na to, and I'm going to be explaining why I wore the dress that I wore. Pang-apat ko ng beses na umattend ng E-Bloggers Ball or E-Pop Gala. That's what they call it this year. And every year, there's a different theme. Honestly, hindi ko na maalala kung ano yung themes from the last few years, but this year's theme was pop culture, but make it fashion. Nung dumating kami doon, it was fairly easy to guess and figure out the outfits and the costumes of the different creators, influencers, celebrities. There was like Kim Kardashian, there was Gigi Hadid, there was like the Money Heist crew, there's a lot of Beyoncé's, there were basically everything pop culture. So syempre, gets ko naman kung ba't ang daming kinailangan lumapit para magtanong kung ano talaga yung what is going on, what is this costume, what is this outfit, Janina? Is this Catriona Gray? Is this Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire? What is this? Most of the time, I was pretty hesitant to explain what my dress was because, well, how do you say that your dress is inspired by the burning Amazon rainforest? Like that, I guess. I got a lot of interesting answers. There were people who were like, girl, you might get cancelled, or oh my gosh, what a woke queen, or wow, so controversial. And you know, like at the end of it all, I wasn't so afraid anymore because we try to avoid controversy with all that we have. We are afraid of it. We do not want to touch it. We do not want to be associated with it. And yet, I've actually learned to see the importance of controversy because controversial statements bring out important conversations and we need those. And so, I'm about to have a very important conversation with you guys. This year, mga mid-August kasi medyo nag-trend or medyo nag-viral yung Amazon rainforest because it was on fire. And ang daming mga photos and ang daming mga posts na scatter lang all over the internet. Feeling ko lahat ng mga tao sa mundo, basta may phone ka, basta may wifi ka, nakita mo yung mga photos or stories or articles about it. I'm sure I'm not the only one whose heart broke hearing and watching the news. I'm sure you who are watching right now, you felt exactly what I felt or even worse. But that was 2 months ago. What has happened since then? What has become of the fires? For me to explain that to you guys, I kind of have to explain how they began in the first place. Bago pala ako magsimula, of course, I need my disclaimers. I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm not claiming to be a professional. I am literally just a girl who did her research because she is passionate about the environment. Baka ako lang to, pero akala ko talaga na yung fire na nangyayari, it was one big, naturally occurring, huge, perpetual, continuous fire, but apparently that was not the case at all. So according to my research, 99% of these forest fires are actually of human initiative. They are deforestation projects aimed to clear land space for urbanization and agricultural land. So this is according to Kathleen Stoof, the coordinator of the Fire Center in WUR in the Netherlands. So actually, these forest fires have been going on in Brazil all throughout 2019, but have been rising in numbers and intensity. The country's National Institute for Space Research actually reported 80,000 fires from January 2019 to August of this year as well. So this is apparently the most that it had ever recorded. So this is actually an 80% jump compared to the number of fires that the country country had experienced the same time last year. Yung mga stats na yun ay tungkol sa forest fires in specific. But if we're talking about deforestation in general, August 2018 versus August 2019, there's a 222% jump according to INPE. Actually, bumaba na yung number ng forest fires kasi yung nabasa ko parang may nangyaring 1-month ban on deforestation. Yun nga lang, hindi ko mahanap yung article, but I will try my best to find it, leave it down below, as well as all of the other articles I'm basing my research on. Pero kahit huminto or at least bumagal yung pagka-spread ng forest fires, there were still about 19,925 fire outbreaks in September of this year. As a result of these fires, hospitalizations and breathing problems have gone up, especially for children. According to OCF, which is a public health research institute, these fires cause a major risk to the health of the population. Since the fires are releasing greenhouse gases like carbon monoxide and nitrous dioxide, as well as toxic pollutants like fine particulate matter, these gases and pollutants can cause heart disease, cause inflammation, nerve disorders, and even cancer, to name a few. Yung mga cities daw na medyo malapit sa forest fires, they saw a 36% rise in children's hospitalizations for respiratory diseases. Okay, so ngayon baka iniisip nyo, hindi naman ako taga-Brazil, Janina. Why should I care about this stuff? Lahat naman tayo natutunan natin to from grade school or maybe even kindergarten, but trees take in carbon dioxide, release oxygen, and that means that everybody benefits from this, but that also means that everybody suffers from the consequences of these forest fires. This rainforest is the Earth's largest, and it's actually responsible for producing about 20% of the world's oxygen, which is why we call it the world's lungs. Okay, so I'm about to get real with y'all. Economists say that with this continuous behavior, in 2 years, the Amazon rainforest can reach an irreversible tipping point affecting Brazil and the entire world. So by then, the rainforest could actually stop producing enough rain to sustain itself, degrading it into a dry savanna, which would cause warm temperatures to make the ground drier, triggering deaths of other parts of the forest that are not even affected by the fires anymore. Meaning, if we don't stop killing this forest could start killing itself and eventually start killing us as well. If we continue on this trend, this forest could be releasing 200 million tons of carbon into the atmosphere per year. So instead of sucking in and cleaning greenhouse gases, this forest would be emitting them. I chose to wear this dress inspired by the burning Amazon rainforest under the theme pop culture, but make it fashion as an ironic choice. Because this huge devastation, this global tragedy could have been the turning point for humankind, and yet we just made it pop culture by sharing posts, by sharing pictures, by retweeting, by favoriting, and yet what have we done? And I'm not generalizing everybody. If you're watching this video now and you can genuinely wholeheartedly tell me that you have made lifestyle changes, then I love you. I am so proud of you. It's just that I know people who retweeted tweets and who shared Facebook posts, and I love them too. It's just that they have done nothing. We have become so in love with comfortability that we have gotten calloused into complacency. This global tragedy became pop culture, and we used it as an ego booster to fill our feeds, showing people that we are good people caring about the environment. And sure, maybe your feed says that, but what does your life say? Probably at this point, for the sake of my Janina branding, I should say na hindi ako galit, but the truth is I'm mad. I'm mad for nature, I'm mad for our world, I'm heartbroken for humankind because humankind has not been kind to nature or our world. Pero sabi ng economists, 2 years. I believe that part of the solution is admitting that we are part of the problem. That's the truth. The truth hurts, but the truth has to be said because the truth pushes us to be better. Kung pinapanood nyo tong video na to at hindi kayo komportable, then good. You're feeling that pinch from me and even from you to move. I'm not asking for an entire lifestyle change. I'm just asking for little adjustments because little adjustments can make a huge change. I believe in the power of the little things. Micro actions can make macro solutions. So magsimula muna tayo sa straws. But talking to all of the BSCO girls out there, yes, that straw can hurt the turtle, but please keep in mind your Starbucks cup that can hurt a whale. Sorry, I know that I'm already offending so many people, but I know that I'm gonna get canceled, so might as well just go all the way. But yes, micro actions. Binanggit ko to sa last video ko. I talked about how maybe sometimes switching from single-use plastic to sustainable materials, it's inconvenient, but global warming is a little bit more inconvenient if you ask me. Yung nag-push sa akin para magdala ako ng sarili kong tumbler, I would imagine in my room how much plastic would be in it, how many plastic cups, utensils, plastic bags would be in my room if I couldn't just hide it away in some random trash can. That amount of waste would make me hella uncomfortable in my own safe space, and yet that is the reality of a lot of animals and even communities in this world. So think twice about what you really need to use. Baka kaya nyo mag-carpool every day instead of taking separate grabs, lessen your car gas emissions per week. I try to bike as much as I can almost every single day because I would think about to and fro, how much gas is emitted, how much I'm contributing to air pollution in this moment right now while I'm in the car. Food waste, electricity, there's so many places we can make little adjustments in. Earlier this year, wala akong pake sa environment. I couldn't care less because I was like, we're gonna die anyway. But, we're called to be good stewards, and plus, I don't want to leave a world for my children that they can't enjoy. I'm gonna end this video here, pero syempre may call to action pa rin ako. Comment down below how you think you can make little adjustments in your life, how you can be responsible, how you can save the environment. I believe in you. We can do this. Let's all be a little kinder. Bye.